Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Here we are on the World of Tanks replay site. We are going to search replays, Tank Destroyers Tier 10. We're going to see all the games that have been loaded for Tier 10 TDs and sort by damage. And is the Tier 10 Italian TD broken? Has it destroyed the game? Is there going to be 10 of the 10 top damage games are going to be the Italian Tank Destroyer? Let's see. I'm going to click this button and see. And the top damage game this patch 1.18, when lots of players are playing the Italian TD line. There's a lot of players playing the Italian TD line. Let's see if it dominates. The top damage game is a T124. The second highest damage game is the Controcaro Minotauro. There it is, the Italian one, 12k damage, second. Third highest damage game, T123. Fourth highest damage game, the FV215B183, the Death Star. The next top damage game, the FV4005, Stage 2, the Shit Barn. Another Controcaro, two Italian ones in the top 10. Another Shit Barn, another Death Star, a Waffenträger auf E100 on loan, courtesy of Wargaming, and a Jagdpanzer E100. So, guys, is it two? Two of the top 10 results are Italian Tier 10 TDs. So, no, they haven't broken the game. No, they're not completely overpowered and indestructible and game-breaking. All the hype, all the hoopla, everything, all the clickbait videos about how fantastic they are, how they're going to break the game. It's all nonsense. Let's watch a couple of games, all right? All right, let's watch Pussy Q from the Tilt Clan. Shout out to you guys playing his Tier 10 Italian TD. And this is going to be a fantastic game. He will dominate on this game. And he's going to show us exactly the strength of these things. In the right situation, in the right location, they're indestructible and they're game breaking if you sit in front of their guns while they're hull down. So he's going to show us how to play them and a little bit more about the statistic. We just did a quick look at the statistics. It's not a big mathematical analysis, but when the EBRs came out, when they were completely broken, they've been nerfed a little bit. They're still a little bit overpowered. If you searched light tank Tier 10 top spotting games, 10 out of the 10 top results were EBR 105. Then you search top damage games, 10 out of 10 would be EBR 105. There's been other broken tanks that if you looked at some of the results, top damage results, for Tier 10 heavy tanks, when the Chieftain came out, 9 out of 10. When the Object 279E was in there 5-6 times in the top 10. Object 279Es and Chieftains. No one else even close. So you could just quickly look at the extreme results. And if there's a tank that's really broken, that's just beyond the competition and flexible and just incredible, broken, it's going to dominate the extreme results. It just is. Because good players are going to gravitate to the really good tank and they're going to play it. And it's a great tank. Great player, great tank, dominates the results. There's some tanks that suck that you can look at the top 10 damage result games and never find them. Patch after patch after patch, you'll never see them in the top results because they suck. Panzer Flipwagen, the Tier 10 German light tank. I don't know. You probably never find it in the top 10 damage results in any patch for light tanks. The thing is, this tank here came out. This one surprised me because all the content providers, everybody, talked about how game breaking. Right? This is a game breaking tank. It's super powerful. It's going to destroy the game. It's impenetrable. Look at this. It's ridiculous. You can't fight against it. I don't know. It was just struck me as just over the top hype. And we've looked at the statistics on the Tier 5, 6, and 7. They do dominate the results. If you look at the top 10 damage games for Tier 5, 6, and 7 TDs, they're overwhelmingly Italian TDs. And they are good. Like that tier, is it the tier 6 has a 360 alpha gun? Crazy stuff. And this guy is not playing this thing right. He is showing his lower plate. You know, if you just moved a little bit to your right, guy, and got hull down so that you wouldn't have to poke so far over the hill there and show your lower plate, you'd still have half your HP. Now, this guy's he's going to dominate, and the reason he's going to dominate is because he's on a ridge line, and he's going to calm down here and be hull down. He's going to be hull down perfectly. You notice the holes are in his lower hull. But if one of these things gets hull down at a choke point, like on this map, and you choose to fight it from the front, you're going to probably lose. And he pokes over so far and just keeps you keep getting hit, buddy. You're on a little lump there, and he's doing it absolutely wrong. But he's going to calm down. Watch, he's going to readjust here. You've just given them all your HP. Oh, okay, now maybe he can be hull down. There you go. There, look at that. Now you're hull down. Now you're invincible. And that's the difference, guys. If you play it correctly, now there's nothing the enemies can do. Did you see the difference? Did you see the difference? And so a lot of it comes down, and this is going to be a great game. This guy's so far played a terrible game defensively, but he still pumped out 4,000 damage. But he was just in the wrong position. There's that little undulation there. I've been to that exact spot he's been on. There's that little lump that you go over the lump, and you have to go a little bit farther to get your gun down, and then you show your lower hull. But where he is now he's invincible. And now if you just show your turret, there's nothing they can do. If you just position yourself right here on this ridge line. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Just back up a little bit. He's still trying to adjust. Yeah, right there. There, perfect. Now watch this. Watch this. Now he's invincible. Nothing they can do. So if you choose to sit in front of this gun, if you're playing versus one of these, and it's hull down like this, and you choose to sit in front of it, then yeah, it broke your game. It's, oh my god, it's so powerful it destroyed the game. But that's on you. If you see one of these things perfectly hull down in a position, don't pull out in front of it over and over again. You got to do something different. There's other tanks that are fantastic hull down as well. You just have to fight them differently. So, long story short, just looking at the result. Now he's notice he's just a little bit to the right. There's a little lump there where the object 780 is. That makes it hard to use your gun depression. But here, he's invincible. You see? He's readjusted. Perfect. He's calmed down and he's readjusted. Don't go back to that spot. He's going to do it. No, don't do it. Don't. You're on the lump again. But luckily this guy doesn't shoot you. Oh, and you bounced. According to the statistics, just a quick look at the highest damage games. This thing does not dominate. There's a lot of other good tier 10 TDs. And they have different strengths. Some of them are excellent snipers. Some of them have higher alpha. Some of them are also good hull down. Some of them have better hull armor. I think the T110E3 still gives this thing a run for its money on armor. Right? And it's got the high alpha gun. Every dog has its day. Every good tank has its bad day. I'm not saying that this is a bad tank. This is a fantastic tank. But it doesn't break the game. All the hype. Oh, did he miss that shot? Too bad. All the hype, all the, oh my god, it's broken. Oh, Wargaming, you've destroyed the game. It's always the same. Everything they introduce into the game. Oh, you've destroyed the game. The game will never be the same. Remember when the GSOR came out? With the Christmas loot boxes? There was a particular British content provider that said, it's going to break their game. Is it 4 shots? Look at the, oh my god. It's ridiculous. Wargaming, please. This isn't. They made it so good so that you'll gamble to get it. It doesn't break the game. As a matter of fact, the GSOR kind of sucks. It's not that good. It's all the same. It's all the same. You're going to see fantastic games and you're going to see shitty games. if you play this thing wrong and you poke the ridgeline too far, they're going to shoot you in the lower plate, just like this guy did in the first few minutes of the game. If you play this thing properly and you're skilled and you stay hull down perfectly, you're going to dominate on the battlefield. You're invincible if you're perfectly hull down. So that's the way it is. What balances it then? Why is it not completely broken and destroying the game? Well, because it's slow. It's got a long reload between clips. Like once you shot all your shots, you do have a period where there's a long reload. I don't know. It's just it doesn't break the game. Is all I'm saying. It's you can argue. Leave some comments in the comments. Like, oh, Claus, you're full of shit. This tank destroys the game. You can't pen them. Well, don't sit in front of it when it's hull down. Do something else. Especially if you're in a mobile tank. Especially if you've got options, right? Especially if you're a big super heavy and you've gone to the choke point and you face one of these, you're probably going to have a bad time. But if you got some mobility, if you're playing a medium tank, that's the role now of a medium tank, right? You got to adapt. You can't just boom. Oh, armor not penetrated. And he hit the lower plate too. But this guy's not. There you go. There you go. Beautiful. So, anyways, guys, that's now don't take what I say as gospel. I'm just giving you my 2 bits just from a brief 30-second analysis of the extreme results. And the extreme results say no, it doesn't dominate. And, you can't argue with statistics. You can't argue with statistics. Go search. Well, you can't now because it's been nerfed. But a couple of patches ago, like I said, go search top 10 damage games for tier 10 light tanks. 10 games, EBR 105. It was broken. It destroyed games. It dominated the extreme results. Chieftain, broken. Object 279E, broken. This thing, not broken. Not broken. Just really good. But has its situational positives and negatives. GG, he says. He ends up with 10,627 damage, 6 kills, and he lost a shit ton of credits. Let's watch NVM Superheroes from the KRT clan. Shout out to you guys. Play his Minotauro. There he goes. And I guess it's just a natural tendency, guys. Something new comes out. Oh, it's broken. It's going to destroy the game. Look at it. It's got amazing turret armor. But we've heard the same things about so many different lines. When the Swedish TDs came out, the STRV, oh my god, it's invisible. It's got siege mode. It's going to be the most accurate tank in the game. It can just sit in a bush and farm everyone. It's going to break the game. It only breaks the game if you're on a map with a lot of bushes and he's hiding and you drive in the open towards him. Then your game is broken. But on Himmelsdorf, does it break the game? No. If a scout tank goes and detects one, does it break the game? No. Does it dominate the top damage results for tier 10 TDs? No. It's all the same. The Badger came out. Oh my god, the DPM is ridiculous. It's off the charts. It has the highest DPM in the game. It's got so heavily armored. It's got the traverse. Oh, it's going to destroy the game. You look up the top damage games for tier 10 TDs. Is the Badger in there? Are there 7 out of the top 10 games Badger? No. Why? Because the Badger sucks. Because it's slow. You track him, drive behind him, kill him. If the Badger's hull down on him, on mines, on the ridgeline there, and you sit in front of him, then he's going to break your game. So, it's the same old stuff, right? This thing, has it destroyed the game? No. It's just another tank to deal with, to know. You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. And if this thing moves into a position where it's hull down, like this, see this position that he's in right now? And he's going to make this guy pay. He's moving forward. But if he's in a hull down position like that, you're not going to fight him. You're not going to win that fight. All right? So you just got to ricochet. Shit! Ricochet! So, be cognizant of who you're fighting, is what I'm saying. Now, you know, I can spew this. I'm not the greatest player. Like, I'll probably be the guy that sits in front of these. And I'll be in my Leopard. Or my E50. And I'll be, like, trying to snipe them. And after bouncing 5 shots and getting farmed, I'll be the guy saying, "Fucking thing's so freaking overpowered!" Don't do that, right? It will be my own fault. You'll watch my stream and you'll say, "Klaus, you idiot, you sat in front of him in your Leopard. You got no armor." Right? Yeah, of course, if you make a bonehead play like that, you're going to say the thing's overpowered. But if you're smart and you see one of these things hull down now, just don't fight them. You're probably more mobile. You'll probably go somewhere else. And now, if he shoots his gun here, oh, boom! Oh, and he's hit by the FV-3805. He's going to get shit on by artillery over and over and over again. He is hull down now, and they're not respecting that. And even stunned, the shot hit. These guys that want to fight him now, that are just sitting in front of him, they're trying to aim at him, it's their own fault. It's their own fault. Why are they poking on him? Why are they there? Oh, and that shot missed. But he does not want to get hit by artillery again, so he's moving, or at least making himself go stealth. He's made a good, bold move here. He can get himself hull down on this little ridge line. And look at where the enemies are. There's a whole cluster of them right here. Look at the mini-map. And none of his team has taken a position to counter this. So it's kind of the team's fault. He's moved his tank into a position of strength. He's just knocked down the tree so they know he's there. See, if this were me, I'd back up a little bit too far and fall into the ocean. And now, oh yeah, look at that. Now, is this tank overpowered, or is this guy just not respecting? These guys are not respecting that he's here, right? They're just... What are they doing? You've got to readjust, guys. You can't just sit there on that ledge. Yeah, whatever. They choose to sit in front of the gun, means they die. Okay, let's go. Come on, Italian. Viva l'Italia! Boom! Progetto 65. Now, you'd think that an Italian medium tank would respect the Italian TD. But no, he's just... Oh, he killed the Cobra! Was the Cobra stealth in front of that guy? It's hard to tell. I missed that, but he killed the Cobra. Now, these guys know he's here. The artillery knows he's... Is the artillery still alive? Where's the artillery? The artillery still alive. Why is the artillery not pounding him? I don't know. I don't know, guys. But this is a situation where I'd say the enemies deserve what they get. Okay? They deserve what they get. They've all went to the center of the map. They're all in not very good positions. They've allowed themselves to be completely surrounded. Look at the mini-map. Like, none of them went here. So these poor guys are in a crossfire now. There's really nowhere they can go. So by now, it's you're fighting into his strength, Emil. You're shooting his turret, and he's shooting your hull. This is where it's invincible. Plus, artillery's not shooting him. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Okay, I've blabbed long enough about how I think. Now, they're not overpowered. They haven't broken the game. All the clickbait videos about this stuff were all simply that. You know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you disagree with me? Do you think, yes, Klaus, they do break the game? They're terrible for the game. They should be removed. Let me know what you think. Leave it in the comment section. I'll read your comments. And we'll see what the opinion is. Maybe I'll do a poll as well. I did a poll originally, and some of you said yes, these things are overpowered. But now that they've been out for a number of months, they've been in the game. People have played them. There's starting to be some statistics built up. Now it's not just people claiming, oh, they're going to break the game. Let me make a video about it. Now there's some statistics. Let's get the statistics to back that up. And the statistics don't back it up. So let me know what you guys think. Let's see if you can get some more damage here. He's on 6,250. And he missed. Where's he gonna go? Where is he gonna go? Where do you go from here? He spotted the T-30. And now you're spotted. Oh boy. And you're on a reload, which is, kind of sucks. But he gets the spotting assist. 647. The T-30, who is good hull down. Oh, you missed. The gun doesn't seem that laser accurate. That poor T-30. That's not a very good spot for a T-30. And he got a shit ton of spotting there. He's going to get some more spotting assist. Look at that. Oh, they're all there and upside down. STRV. Look at that. Remember? They said the ST... Oh, it's not upside down. It looked upside down to me. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. It's right side up. This could be... We could use this game as a tutorial of how to not play this map. Right? The enemy team just showed us how not to play the map. It's basically to all go to one position and not take any map control on the 1, 2, 3, and 4 line. But hey, the game's still close. It could still go if he blunders into the open now. That Grillet could and that WZ could pound him. So he's got to be a little bit careful. But the Grillet decides to run around like a Muppet in the open. Because I guess he is a Muppet. Why would he be doing that, a Grillet? Why didn't you just sit in the bush and wait? No, because it's time to... I never understand why players do... Why didn't the Grillet just sit in the bush, look at the map, right here at A4 and just wait? Wait for this guy. This guy's on 836 HP. The Grillet could have one-shot him. What? Stay in the bush. If this guy makes a mistake, boom, you high roll. Maybe you win the game. No, I'm a Grillet. I don't want to do that. I'm a Grillet. The game's almost over.
Moving to support your position.
It's because this tank's broken. The Minotauro is so broken the Grillet was forced into running around like a chicken with his head cut off. He was so scared of this broken Italian TD. Hey, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. And now he's not detected because this guy has no view range. Shoot! Boom! Jump off the cliff. Oops! He's pushing. He's over 8,000 damage, guys. And look at the Grillet almost died there. This game could have went either way before the enemy Grillet decided to throw the game. Look at him there. Look at you now! You can never give up. Never give up. Always try and win. So there you go. He had a fantastic game. Well played, my friend. He ends up with 8,344 damage. Top gun. He lost credits because this is tier 10. What do you guys think? Is the Italian TD line broken? Does it destroy the game? In particular, is the tier 10 just over the top broken and destroys the game? Let me know what you think. Leave some comments. I will read your comments. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.